Number 5, if I say something that maybe you've never heard it before, it's new to you, please type it in the comments. Okay. If you've heard it before, but I'm explaining it in a different way, that is making you to properly understand it, please type it in the comments. So whatever you are learning, whatever hits you, you see that this one is for me, put it in the comments. Okay, it helps those who would come later to have a gist of what the video is about. And if you have not shared this on your timeline, please do so. Share it now. Number 5, apart from you praying together, have a day you fast and pray together as a couple. There are difficult situations that can come up in the marriage, and I call them the dangers of marriage. Okay, I tried to touch on this when we're doing the 40 days fast during the all-night service, and I explained that marriage is very dangerous. Marriage is very dangerous, and some of you, you've not realized it. So when we call for prayer time and the married people, you only see the singles coming and the married people are relaxed. I feel sad for them, because you've not, it's like you are sleeping. You are sleeping. Marriage is very dangerous. There are some families, there are no marriages. Nobody is married. So it could be that in the wife's family, there are no marriages. Now, you've gone to marry that woman. Everybody's marriage is broken. What makes you think that yours is going to stand? You broke through, you got married to the person. But it's a negative pattern in the family. The spirit or the strong man policing that pattern will come after you. So there are some people who are married, they're happy, everything is fine, and all of a sudden they break up. And you are like, I can't believe that this couple broke up. It's not because there was something wrong with them per se, it's because it's a pattern. So the pattern is just repeating itself. So the fact that you are married doesn't mean that you should stop praying. You've got to keep praying and praying. It is dangerous for you not to pray. There are some families, wives die early or husbands die early. So you have got married to this man whose family, wives die early. What does it mean? It means that you have signed your death sentence just by saying, yes, I do. So you can die if you don't pray. That is how dangerous marriage is. And every family, there are patterns. There is one thing or the other. There are people who say, when I got married, before I got married, my finances were good, they were good. And then immediately I got married, everything is scattered. I don't know what happens, my money is disappearing. It's because maybe the family that you have married into, that is the pattern there. So if you are not praying, you become a victim. There are some families, there are no conception. People don't give birth. You have gone to marry from that family. You have already signed that you're not going to give birth. Until you pray and have a divine hand in that marriage, you will never conceive. Okay, so there are some people, they can't conceive, it's because of these things. Background. So when you hear somebody who is divorced or they are not conceiving, then don't just think that they were bad people. No. There's something that is working against them. There's something. So marriage is dangerous. You can't be married and fold your hands. When we call for this fasting, 40 days fasting, recently when we did a 40 days fasting, I took you guys on a 3 days drive because we've never done it in SWA before. We did 24 hours continuously for some time. And then we did a 3 days drive. And some of you were like, oh, I'm about to die, I'm about to die. When we do this fasting, it's not because we have problems or because we are broke or we don't have food to eat, so we are calling on a fast. No, it's because we know the background we are coming from. I know the background my husband is coming from and my own background. We can't be eating and sitting there and enjoying marriage and having sex. No, it is not enough. You've got to, prayer is good, but there are some things that can only go with prayer and fasting. So don't sit down cute in your marriage thinking you've arrived. You've got to keep fighting. Fight, be real to yourself. You know the patterns in your family. Be real to yourself. Okay, I hope I've spoken well.